Alright, what's up guys? It's Civic build part 3. Finally we're here at part 3. The GoPro is dead, so I didn't film any of the process of welding this or putting it on. It was just dead. I didn't feel like using my other phone to do it, but we also found out that one of these injectors, they leak. I think this one leaks from the bottom. We just gotta push it in a little further, and this one leaks from the top for the O-ring. We need to get a new O-ring for that one, I guess. But other than that, we got the gasket put on for the oil feed, and we got the oil pan back, and that's drilled and tapped into. Sorry. Oil pan got drilled into, and we just gotta hook it up to the bottom of the turbo. So as you can also see, we still need to get the little LPs to come out to the side here, but it's going straight down right now. I don't know if you can see it. Well, you saw it down here. I showed you the oil pan. We could start it up like that, but I'd just rather start it up full exhaust. See how it's really going to sound like. I know it's going to be loud as fuck if we start it up like this now. We got to take off the oil pan again tomorrow, so I'm going to film that part. Then I'm going to film taking off these injectors, or the two injectors that are leaking, and hopefully by then we can start it up. I know we still got to get new spark plugs, and we'll only be able to start it up because I need a new fuel pump. We haven't gotten a new fuel pump yet. The stock fuel pump is good enough for just like idle, probably rev it up a couple times, but at least we're going to get the motor running, see how it sounds. So tomorrow we're just going to get this another L piece for the 3-inch pipe, and we still have to figure out the injectors, and we'll probably get the spark plugs. I'm not quite sure, but hopefully we do, because I really want to start this thing up now. We're so close. But yeah, I'll continue this tomorrow. Alright, we're about to see what we can do with this wastegate pipe. Alright, it's a little loud in there, but I thought I'd commentate on it. But my dad's making the plate that's supposed to go on to the wastegate so we can weld the pipe onto there. It's a little loud in there, so I'm out here. But I'm going to go in there and film them cutting it. Alright guys, so we kind of hacked up our own little plate so we can weld this pipe onto it and see, because I think what we're going to do is we're going to have the pipe, we're going to have to cut the pipe somewhere around here, have the wastegate, have it come out like that, and it's going to, we're going to have to put a hole in the downpipe and have it go from the wastegate to the downpipe. But we still have to cut a hole once we get the straight piece to put the wideband in. So hopefully this wastegate stuff doesn't give us any trouble. But so far, it's actually coming along nice. Yeah, I know it's a hack job. It looks shitty, but it works. So we're just going to hopefully weld this pipe onto here, and we'll be good with that wastegate issue. I was thinking about running it out the hood, but I don't know. It's going to be a daily, so the rain and stuff, it's not going to mix well. So that was actually my plan before, to have the downpipe and the wastegate dump tube come out the hood, but then I realized that daily driver, rain, not going to work. But yeah, we still have to cut the downpipe back a little bit so the straight pipe can fit. We might actually, I think we're just going to start it up like this, just to see how it sounds like. I'm not sure yet, to be honest, but most likely we're probably just going to put the pipe on and start it up like that without the O2 in there. See how it runs. I know it's going to run probably like shit, but I don't really care. I just want to hear how this thing sounds already. So we're about to go to the store now, actually, to go get the straight piece we need for it to come out the side. Then we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna take this off so we can cut it back and see how much we need to cut off before we can put this other pipe on. We still gotta take all this plastic out. And I think we're gonna actually heat wrap the downpipe too, so that's always good because it's gonna be running right by the radiator here. You can see how close it is to there. And then it's gonna be running really close to the intercooler piping. And I honestly really didn't even think the most simplest part. This is like the most simple part right here is giving us some trouble. Because these injectors, we got new O-rings for them, and it's still leaking from the top. So yeah, we still gotta figure out what's going on with that. So next clip will probably be us coming back from the store with the new pipe to weld on here. Alright, so we just got back from the store with the other pipe, but turns out we lined it up and everything. The L shape in the pipe is like too big, so the pipe would have been kind of like facing down, kind of like that. And it's just weird. And we also we measured it, and we would have to cut this pipe like somewhere up here, way higher than we intended to, because that's way higher than we needed to go. But we're just gonna see if we can get somebody to make just one big piece that will be able to fit on the rest of the downpipe, so we can have it just come straight out. But in the meantime, I actually forgot to show you guys this. I ordered one of these to hold the boost gauges, hold the boost gauge and oil pressure, all that goodness. There's some adjusting that needs to be done too. Doesn't fucking fit. Said it was for an EG, but I doubt they fucking made one. But yeah, we gotta fix that. Always something. But we're about 90% done now, so well, I wouldn't say 90, maybe 80, 85, because injectors and that, hook the oil feed, hook up the oil return, all that. We still got to turn the blow-off valve, so it ain't going to be facing this way, facing straight down, blowing air onto whatever it's blowing it onto. But I'll continue this from when we get the new downpipe, or get the rest of the downpipe. Alright, so we're about to tack on the downpipe part that goes to the turbo, and yeah, the reason why I talk out here is kind of weird talking in front of my dad, but it's whatever. This is just as hot as I wanted to too. So it sits as hot as just as I wanted to too.
It's high.
Yeah, it sits as high as I want it. Alright, so you guys just saw we welded up the downpipe. Now, this is getting wrapped in heat wrap anyway, so we don't really care about the welds. But my daddy is like, they're shitty welds. He doesn't know the weld that good, but still, it's something to hold it together. And like I said, we're just gonna grind it down a little bit and put heat wrap on it. And we actually had to modify this a little bit. The intercooler setup, bent this a little bit to clear the downpipe, because the downpipe actually needed to come up a little bit more, because from the look of it, it was gonna have to be I'm just using this side for a reference, but it was supposed to be coming out like the top was supposed to be kind of like right here, and it's not. That's not how I really want. I want the whole pipe to come out like that. So we made it come up a little bit. Now all there's left to do, get the injector sorted. We got the oil feed and oil return line sorted, and that's actually it. But we have to go to the store to get more wire for the welding, for the welder. But yeah, so I'll continue from when we get back. Alright guys, so I came back and my dad actually already did a little bit of work, and he has the wastegate dump tube situated. That's all on there now. There's a big hole in my hood. Let me show you what it looks like. Sits in there pretty nice. I really wanted it to kind of like curve back so I won't have to worry about rain getting in there or anything, but it all looks nice. We still got to cut a few off of this pipe here, because it's going to stick out too far, of course. Still got to cut the bumper and whatnot, but other than that, it's coming together. So we should be fixing the injectors today, so hopefully the startup is coming soon. Alright, so it's the next day, and I showed you guys how the wastegate and everything was looking. What I didn't notice was, like, when I wiggled it, of course these bolts are like kind of iffy, because we had to, of course, weld this flange onto the old downpipe, but we took care of it. Now it's like really sturdy. It's not going anywhere, and it's pretty sealed, if you see. But we put the clamps on here, and we came into like a little issue down here. This pipe, we already knew we were gonna wrap the exhaust pipe, so it doesn't really matter. But this was kind of hitting here, but we still need to adjust it or bend it a little bit so it can line up with this pipe. And I don't know exactly how we're going to do that. We might just bend the pipe about here so it can come back a little further, because we still got a little bit of space between here. But other than that, it should be fine. Still got the injectors to do. That should be in the next clip, along with, let's see, what the hell else do we have to do? We still got to mount up the intercooler, but I don't think we're going to, like, I think we might start it up before we actually mount the intercooler, but I'm not quite sure. But whichever one's happening, it's gonna happen soon, so that's what's good about it, I guess. But the next clip should be us taking off the fuel rail. I had to see what it looks like with the hood down again. It looks so good. I just can't wait till all this tape is gone and it actually looks clean around here and all that. The bumper stuff is on, but she's coming along slowly but surely. It's been like a whole month. This thing's been sitting on jack stands for like a month now. But finally this week, we can finally get it going. It's about that time.
guys, we're gonna wrap this up for part 3. Finally got to hear it start, dude. This is fucking awesome. But we still got a little ways to go. Still got to cut a hole for the wide band, cut up the bumper and stuff. Still just small stuff, but at least we got to hear it start. But yeah, so next video of the Civic should be driving it or getting a tune or whatever, just doing minor stuff to it. But finally got the first start in. That's it for part 3. See you guys next time.